What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. I was too tired to post this video yesterday or make this video yesterday, so I'm gonna just make it today. I'm gonna start with day 7. Eating popcorn chips, white cheddar. I'm gonna do day 7, and day 8, and day 9, which is today. So it might be a little bit longer than what it should have been. So day 7, we did a lot of PowerPoints. So basically, PowerPoints was just more info on securement and more stuff. Cause this week we learned the TARP. So we did a lot of info on securement and tarping. We watched a lot of PowerPoints on securement and tarping. We pretty much did that for the beginning of the class. But then we ate lunch. Lunch was pretty good, but it's like the lunch got a schedule. Say if we eat this on Tuesday, we eat that same meal next Wednesday. So it's the food kind of alright. It ain't bad. We ain't, like the first day, we had some motherfucking jail food, but after that they've been getting us right. I'm gonna start the next few days. I'm gonna take a picture of the lunch so you can see what kind of lunch we got. And after lunch, we went to they call it the base, a military base or something like that. They described and demonstrated how you properly tarp and load. We pretty much went off scratch after that. So after lunch until like 2:40, 2:50, we did tarping and securement. Then we went to the classroom, back to the room. My bad, I'm eating, I'm hungry as hell. And then we did our log books. And after we did our log books, that ended the day. And after the day comes day 8. And day 8 started like any other day. Go downstairs, eat breakfast, wait on the shuttle, take the shuttle to the facility. Day 8, we did backing. To me, the backing was easy. I mean, they pretty much telling you what you gotta do on the backing. It's kind of like they saying if you paying attention, if you listening. Some people got sent home. They say some people bump stuff, hit cones. They say you can't hit cones and you can't bump stuff. I didn't bump nothing and I didn't hit the cone. But it's like, they pretty much tell you how to do it. You can pull up as many times as you want. I didn't have to pull up on nothing. No, I didn't have to pull up on nothing. It's 3 different backings. It's a straight back, a 45-degree back, and it's a 90. And for you people that's fresh, trying to get your CDLs, when you start driving, my advice, you start on the backing. You start on your 90. Because once you get your 90 down, you understand how much to turn the wheel, what the trailer do. Everything else just gonna come second nature. So if you wanna get your CDLs, or if you in class, in school to get your CDLs, when it comes to the driving part, do your backing first. You do your backing first, everything else gonna be a piece of cake. You'll pass with flying colors. So we split it up in groups. Certain groups back, and other groups was in the building. They was in the building doing load securement and tarping. So majority of the time, you might be doing load securement and tarping. Everybody not gonna get to drive but majority of everybody got to drive about 4 or 5 groups. There's like 12 groups in our class. Like 4 or 5 groups got to drive. I don't think nobody drove today because the new class did they road test today, I'm assuming. So there's 9 different parts of the pyramid. It's like one more new thing that it's a big ass thing. We didn't get to it yet, but I'm gonna tell you now, it's a lot of work. And if you don't want to work, if you got your CDL just to drive, don't come to flatbed, cause you gotta do some motherfucking work in flatbed. I'm tired right now. I eat lunch, go work. It's time to go home. I'm hungry again. That's how much work it is. It be so much goddamn work. I be tired high. I feel like I'm high. That's how tired I be. People got sometimes, what I'm hearing from people, I don't know if it's true or not. Don't go quoting this, saying you heard it from me. But I heard that everybody that come in class not gonna make it because they don't got that many trucks. So you might can make it through orientation. You might can make it through training. But the way it seemed like, only the best are gonna get picked. And I don't know if that's the best 20, the best 30. I don't know, because I know they got a class a first week class after my weekend. It was a week before my class. And it'd be about 50 or 60 people a class. So just know that you probably, I don't know, you probably be competing for a truck. So when you come here, make sure you're on your P's and Q's. You can kill me, okay. And if I was you, I would move as of every day they looking to send me home. Not saying that they is, but they're just to keep your head above water. And that's pretty much the end of day 8. We're gonna go to day 9, which is today. Start off the morning like you start off every morning. Wake up, eat breakfast, catch the shuttle. Yeah, man, I like peach tea. Iced tea peach. So, we get to the facility. And the same lady that talked to us Wednesday came and talked to us today. What the conversation was a little bit different. She talked about when you get a load, how the computer system is, how you know if it's a tarp load. It tell you the miles on it, tell you where you pick it up at, how many miles you got to pick it up, where you drop it off at, and how many miles you got to drop it off. She basically was just describing, giving us a heads up on how things gonna go. But the majority of the stuff she told us, it was so much that you gotta soak in as much as you can. But unless you're a gigantic sponge, you ain't gonna soak up everything. So just try to get as much information as you can. Because I feel like that part, we're going to learn next week when we get our trainer. And they're supposed to be moving us in another hotel room Saturday. I said bigger hotel, but this time we got to have roommates. Got my roommate already. A lot of people that I know got their roommates already. Well, that's another story. But overall, she basically was talking to us about situations that we're gonna come across when we're over the road by ourselves. But if you pay attention to orientation the whole 2 weeks, pay attention to what you're trying. If you with your trainer 2 weeks, you with your trainer 3 or 4 weeks, pay attention, because once you get out there on the road, if you don't know what you're doing, all you can do is call your driver manager, or you can just call safety. They say them the only 2 people you basically can call: your driver manager, and you can call safety. And we did a quiz today. Now this quiz don't determine if you stay or you fail or if you get something home. But I will take in consideration if you miss 80%, I think that'll get them the right to send you home because majority of the quiz is about stuff. It's just a summary of what we've been doing these last 2 weeks. There's 2 different parts. There's hours of service and securement load. There's 10 different questions. And I think on both tests, I probably only got 2 wrong, 2 or 3 wrong on each. So I think I'm pretty good. And the ones I didn't get wrong, I know now. So, but I just feel like this is what I feel like. Say I got 8 questions wrong on both of them. They're gonna check it. I feel like if I got 8 wrong, they're gonna be like, oh, he bullshit. Cause we've been here 2 weeks and we gave you 20 easy questions on 2 different parts. And you can't get 70% of it right. I just don't think it'll be good for somebody if they miss 70% of them questions, because they're easy questions and it's stuff you learn in class, you learn when you get in your CDL. So there's a lot of questions about the logbook, stuff like that. And we watched a PowerPoint on human trafficking. It took about 30 minutes. I'm gonna tell you now, if I find somebody trafficking, I'm snitching on your ass. This modern day slavery. Holding people against their will, selling people for money. Modern day slavery. And I ain't with that. But we'll stop at that. Let me see. After that, we went to lunch. Lunch today we had spaghetti, broccoli, and cauliflower. You know me, I love vegetables. I love vegetables and fruits. I had a little spaghetti, but I had majority vegetables and cauliflower. Broccoli and cauliflower. It was pretty good to me. I don't have no problem with it. The only thing about it, you gotta bring your own beverages. I be drinking water. They got a water fountain. You get a cup. And when the water fountain you hold and the water come out. That's what I usually use. That's what a lot of people use. Then after lunch, we went to the base, military base, whatever they call it. And we did more load procurement and tarping. Like I said, there's 9 different parts. And I think we got until Friday to get done. Majority of people got 4 or 5 people in their group. I only got 3 people in my group, and we just now finishing the 3rd. But I think tomorrow we can get about. I think we get about 2 or 3 done tomorrow. Cause tomorrow we ain't gonna have nothing to do during the daytime. We're gonna be straight doing that. And lunch, then we coming back to straight doing that. So tomorrow, my group, somebody got sent home from my group, so they had to add somebody, take somebody out their group, bring to my group. So we low in numbers, but we getting the job done. And I feel like, well, I know they pay attention to what you're doing. They making sure you're learning. So make sure you're not just looking around, not working, or not trying to learn. If I feel like you ain't trying to learn, they can sense that, and they might tell you flatbed not for you, and they might send you home. Like I said, just have it in your mind that you can't get something home. You might make it to day 8, day 9. You probably get something home day 10. So have it in your mind that you can't get something home, even during your training, depending on what kind of training you got. I hope I get a good trainer. If I get a good trainer, I'm gonna tell them straight up, I'm here to learn. I got stuff I gotta do. So we're only gonna be with each other about 2-3 weeks. So by next week I should know everything. I should know how to do everything. That's pretty much the video for today. I'm tired. I'm gonna take me a shower and watch a few podcasts. call it a day. We got 2 more days of this. I will give you an update. If I'm not too tired, I'll give you an update on how tomorrow went. How tomorrow is gonna go. And Friday, I will give you an update on how Friday gonna go. I know Saturday is gonna be different. Cause on the menu would say we're gonna be doing different stuff Saturday. I can't say like the day has been going by very fast. Like today went by just like, I guess just cause when you into something and you like learning and time don't stop. So, but that's the end of the video. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment. Is anything you want to know? Any questions you got? Damn, this one have red. If there's any questions you got, drop a comment. Anything that you feel like you need to tell me or anything just in particular, be open to drop a comment. Make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe. And if you like this content that I'm putting out, hit the notification bell so you can get notified. I'm on the road to 500 subscribers. I want to get to 500 subscribers for this February. I want to get to 500 subscribers by May. That's my goal for this channel as of right now. So, thanks for watching the video. Peace.